What's this? What's this? Come on. What's that? Baby Bop and his horse.
Baby Bop.
Train.
Oh, that's right. What's that?
That's a choo-choo train.
Caboose.
No, this is the caboose.
Cool car.
Coal car.
What's that?
That's a freight car.
What's that?
Engine.
Engine. Cool car. What's that?
Freight car.
Freight car.
Freight
A
car.
cattle car.
Cattle car. Caboose.
I bet you don't have a telephone like that, huh? I bet you
Not
do,
too many
Mike.
of those around.
No?
I have a shoe phone.
Baby Foxy.
You're
Hello.
not like that.
Hello.
Telephone.
Yeah,
Yes.
and Baby
Look here.
Bob.
Look here. Telephone and Baby Bob.
Say hello. I'm telephone.
That's right. Baby Bob says hello.
Do you know how many numbers are on the telephone?
Yeah.
How many? 1, 2, you count them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0.
That's right.
Very good.
What's
Oh,
that?
that's
What's that?
It's a star.
That's a star, and that's a pound.
Pound.
Uh-huh.
She's really got it down.
My one.
Oh, what's that?
What's that?
Teddy bear.
Uh-huh.
Baby bug talks to bear.
That's really a nice book. Here, come here.
She's not good at putting back the shoes again.
It's all right.
In the great green room, there was a telephone. There's a telephone.
There's a telephone.
And a red balloon. And a picture of the cow jumping over the moon. And there were 3 little bears sitting on chairs. And 2 little kittens. And a pair of mittens. There it is.
Mouse.
And a little toy house. And a young mouse. And a comb. And a brush. And an icky bowl full of mush. And a quiet old lady who was whispering, "Hush. Good night, room."
Mouse.
There's the mouse. Did I have an extra page there? Yeah, I did. Oops. Good night, moon.
Open the door.
Good night, cow jumping over the moon. That's wild. Whoops, turn it back the other way.
Pull it back on the way.
Yes. Nope, that way. Good night, light. And the red balloon. Where's the mouse? Where's the mouse? Good night, bears. And good night, chairs. Good night, kittens. And good night,
Mittens.
mittens, right. Good night, clocks.
It's a mouse.
Is the mouse in this picture?
A mouse.
There he is. And good night, socks. Who says good night to socks? Good night, little mouse. And
Mouse.
good night,
Mouse.
mouse. Good night, comb. And good night, brush. Do you know what the brush says?
Money brush.
It says bunny. Yeah,
Money bush.
bunny brush. That's right.
Mouse.
It's in the fireplace. Mouse is getting warm in front of the fireplace.
Hello,
Good night,
bunny.
nobody. Good night, mush. And good night to old lady. Whispering. Is the mouse in this picture? No?
Yes.
Good night, stars.
The air.
Good night, air. Good night, noises.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. And there he is looking outside. saying, "Oh, I haven't read that book in years, and I still love it." Where the Wild Things Are by Maurice Sendak. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind or another.
And another.
Look what he's doing. He's such a troublemaker, wasn't he?
Another.
His mother called him Wild Thing, And Max said, "I'll eat you up," and was sent to bed without eating anything. That very night, in Max's room, a forest grew. Where'd all those trees come from? And grew, and grew, until his ceiling hung with vines, and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day, and in and out of weeks, and almost over a year to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws, till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all, and made him king of all wild things. "And now," cried Max, "let the wild rumpus start." Look at them all dancing to the moon.
How in the moon?
Yeah, where's Max?
Yes, Max.
And where's the wild things?
It's a wild thing.
Yeah, they're on this page too, aren't they? They're still dancing and playing, aren't they? They're swinging, swinging from the branches. And they're still swinging some more. And look at him. What's he doing now? He's riding on the back of one of the wild things. And he's holding his fancy scepter. That's what that's called, a scepter. Yeah, kings and royal things carry those. "Now stop," Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. Uh-oh, just like he got sent. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around, not yet, from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws.
I'll eat you up.
Yeah, but Max stepped into his private boat and waved bye-bye, and sailed back over a year, and in and out of weeks, and through a day, and into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. The end.
Is it caliente?
That's caliente, that's right. Household.
Good. Very nice.
I think there's one more. Elizabeth, I think there's one more in the back.
There's another one in there.
There's one more?
This is my very favorite book when I was growing up.
Wow.
And this was my second favorite book when I was growing up. You get it? And that one was like fun too.
Oh, yeah.
What did you say? You say you like him? Read books?
Say, thank you, Aunt Barbara. Thank you, Aunt Barbara. Thank you, Uncle Bob.
Should I tell you what they are? This one is called Tawny, Scrawny. What kind of animal is that, you know? Lion. This one is the saggy, baggy, what's the elephant. And this one is called Scuffy, the tugboat.